What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Released right before the whole world changed, April 2020, Outer Banks quickly became a fan-favorite Netflix show. John B., Sarah, JJ, Pope, and Kiara captured our hearts immediately, and naturally we now want to know more about the cast. Did you guys know that there was a feud between two of the co-stars? Keep watching to find out more about this and many other secrets the cast of Outer Banks doesn't want you to know. Destroying a cult classic film. As you all know, the show was first being linked to The Goonies, but things were cleaned later, and now we know that this is nothing like The Goonies, neither in plot nor characters. Oh, for those of you not familiar, The Goonies is a 1985 American adventure comedy film that was really popular back in the day.
You mean booby trap?
That's what I said! Booby trap!
I want to go home.
Don't say that! Goonies never say die!
However, most fans don't know that Chase Stokes also thought this was a reboot of the famous film, and because of that, he actually passed his role in the show. Nevertheless, he got the script and then he realized the show offered a whole different plot than the popular film. Chase declined the role at first because he said during an interview he didn't want to be the person accountable for destroying a cult classic film. Then he read the script and ended up reading for the role of Topper. Months after he declined the role, the casting director talked to creator Jonas Pate about Chase playing John B. Chase and Madelyn Cline's first interaction. As we previously said, Netflix's hit drama Outer Banks captured our hearts almost immediately, with many fans shipping the relationship between John B., Chase Stokes, and Sarah Cameron, Madelyn Cline. The chemistry on screen doesn't lie, as Cline and Stokes are also together in real life and have been for over a year. In June 2020, the Outer Banks stars surprised their fans by announcing that they're together. Most fans suspected they're dating in April 2020 as they quarantined together, but we're going to talk about that later. One of the most interesting things about the Outer Banks lovebirds is how they met. Chase and Madelyn Cline first met when Chase asked her to walk on his back off-set while filming, and according to the actor, he had no idea who she was. At the moment, Chase had just gotten off a red-eye flight, and while Madelyn was on his back, she said, "I probably should have told you this before. I'm Madelyn Cline. I'm playing Sarah Cameron." How adorable and awkward is that? Scuba diving instructions. There are many famous actors that became really great athletes for movie roles. The requirements of an actor will vary depending on the role, but learning a sport is certainly one of the most challenging things an actor can do. This can mostly be connected to the physical demands of the roles, and what's really surprising when it comes to the cast of Outer Banks is that when John B. uses scuba gear to study Scooter's boat, it was actually the first time Chase had gone scuba diving in his life. Outer Banks could run for 4 seasons. The Netflix hit series could run for 4 of 5 seasons. How amazing is that? The announcement comes from the creator Jonas Pate and was said in an interview with Entertainment Weekly. Outer Banks creator and showrunner obviously has a lot more storylines to offer. As we all know, the plot of the show revolves around friends living on a chain of islands off the coast of North Carolina. A major storyline comes to focus after John B.'s father goes missing at sea. The first season was released on Netflix back in 2020, and shortly after its release, the Netflix viewers were craving for more. Pate also stated that the writers are already working on the story to be continued in at least 4 more seasons. Pate told EW the following: "Ever since we started, we always viewed it as something that was probably like a 4-season, maybe 5-season show, but definitely 4 seasons. We've sort of long arced it out pretty far. I'm just hoping that we get a chance to actually tell those stories." Cast versus characters. Age difference. If you look for a teen drama with plenty of exciting moments, look no further than the teen show Outer Banks. It's got everything: drama, love, surprising twists, and more. But you already know that. Now prepare to feel betrayed when you learn that these characters are meant to be teens, grown-ups. We can't blame anyone for this, as the trend is as old as time. For instance, Sissy Spacek in Carrie, 1976, was 27. John Travolta was a 23-year-old in the 1977 classic Saturday Night Fever. It can be worse. In 2004, a 25-year-old Rachel McAdams played a 17-year-old in The Notebook, and starred in Mean Girls the same year. However, no one can beat Stalker Channing as Rizzo in Grease. She was 34. Now let's continue with the cast of Outer Banks and the characters they play. Just a fair warning, you'll be surprised. Chase Stokes plays the character of John B., and the actor is in fact 28 years old. Then we have Madelyn Cline as Sarah. The actress is 23. Madison Bailey as Kiara, 22. Jonathan Davis as Pope, 22. We have Rudy Pankow as JJ, 22, and Austin North as Topper is 24 years old. When it comes to the actress who plays Wheezy, Julia Antonelli is 18 and Carlacia Grant, the actress who plays Cleo, is 30. What do you guys think about the concept of older actors portraying teens in movies and TV shows? Does it bother you? Let us know in the comment section below. The FEUD. The Netflix show is of course set in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and the reason it got so much attention from Netflix fans is the never-ending drama, friendship goals, and the amazing relationship that turned into something more, a real-life relationship. Turns out, however, there's much more drama off-screen than on it. You've watched the show, you're following the cast, you got to know some interesting behind-the-scenes secrets. Now we're officially getting into some really juicy details and things the Outer cast truly doesn't want you to know. Luckily, a lot of Outer Banks behind-the-scenes facts were released these last few months, and fans all over the world are going crazy over them, especially the following one. Before they really got to know each other, to be more precise, before Chase got to know Austin, the actor behind Topper in the show, Chase stated in an interview with BuzzFeed that he was going full method and didn't want to be friends with his co-star. The reason for this feud is not known yet, and according to both actors, they are on good terms now. The cast lived together. Yes, they are as close as a family. While filming season 1, the cast quarantined together. During this time, they got to know each other pretty well, and afterward, it was really easy for them to act together. According to Chase, he, Rudy, Madelyn, Drew, and others were quarantined together, and he even stated that they built a pillow fort. Rudy Pankow casting. One of the most interesting facts about Outer Banks is that Rudy Pankow wanted to play JJ ever since the beginning, but the producers had other plans in mind. They wanted him to play John B. In fact, he was okay with playing John B., but then he met Charleston. Rudy also auditioned for the role of Rafe. The actor who plays Pope, Jonathan J.D., helped Rudy a lot for his character to come up with the character that was presented in the first season of the show. They practiced with Rudy's JJ scenes that he later played opposite Chase for their chemistry read.
No music and get rid of the toothpaste.
I can't hear what you're saying, man. All right, these things are on full blast. That's what I said. I'm here to see John B. Rutledge.
And here's another interesting fact. As you already know, the Outer Banks is actually in North Carolina. However, the show was filmed in South Carolina. The reason? North Carolina had a lot of laws concerning the LGBTQ+ involvement in the show. What is your favorite thing about Outer Banks? Also, who is your favorite actor? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.